What's the deal, y'all? Now, today I want to talk about how to overcome, how to stop negative thinking, how to quiet that voice in your head telling you what you can't do, telling you that you aren't good enough, the doubt, the fear, and just all negative thoughts in general. See, we all get negative thoughts. Negative thoughts are going to happen. It's a part of life. It's how we're made. I don't understand it. That's just how it is. You see what I'm saying? And especially when you're awakened, especially when you're conscious, when you're more conscious of your thoughts and you're actually paying attention to the things you're thinking, you're going to get negative thoughts. So when you get negative thoughts, the problem is when you're awakened and you get negative thoughts, because you know that the things you think creates your reality, what you think about comes into your life. Since you know that, a negative thought affects you a lot more. Now you cling to that thought. Now you're paranoid, think just because you had a fear-based thought is going to come into your reality. And then once you get on that frequency, now you're going down the rabbit hole. Now your thoughts are messing with you. Now you're tripping, or you feel like you're tripping. See what I'm saying? So the way you can overcome that is to understand that negative thoughts are normal. Everyone gets them. See what I'm saying? Especially when you become conscious, especially when you wake up. Now you're paying attention more to your thoughts. Now a lot is coming at you. Now the negative thoughts seem like they're more. So what you have to do is understand first, and then all you have to do is combat the negative thought with a positive one. So I'm not good enough, I'm the best. You have a thought, I'm ugly. Opposite thought, I'm beautiful. You have a thought that you're scared of something, and you're supposed to think, I'm not scared of anything. I am protected. Things like that. Just combat the negative thought with a positive one. You're essentially going to be arguing with yourself. Literally. But that's what this life comes down to, for real. It's really a battle between evil and good, whatever you want to call it. So you're going to be battling with yourself, arguing with yourself whenever you have a negative thought. I'm broke. I'm rich. I'm wealthy. See what I'm saying? And that's where affirmations come into play. That's why you should be saying affirmations every single day to combat these negative thoughts, to get ahead of these negative thoughts before they even come. If you're saying affirmations all day from the time you wake up, see what I'm saying? You are already ahead of the game. You already got a head start on any of the negativity that's going to come into your mind, any of the negative thoughts that you're going to get. And the more and more you combat the negative thoughts, the more and more you affirm positive thoughts, the more quiet that voice gets, that negative voice gets, the less frequent those negative thoughts come. See what I'm saying? And you have to just do that. You have to just battle with yourself. You have to get ahead of yourself. That's why you have to be, and chosen ones have to be on top of their game at all times. You have to get ahead of the negativity, the mind attacks, the mental attacks you're going to experience, because the negative thoughts are always going to be there. They're always going to try to mess with you in some way. But once you understand this, that's why knowledge is power. Once you know things, it gets a lot easier to maneuver through the obstacles. Once you know what I'm telling you, and once you know and understand that everyone gets negative thoughts are normal. They're going to come. The fear is going to come, especially when you're fighting and you're battling against your ego. They're going to come. See what I'm saying? That's its most powerful attack against you, is to attack your mind and attack your thoughts, so he can lower your vibration, so you on a lower frequency. And once you do that, you're open to more attacks and more mental attacks and more negativity. And that's all that is coming down to. So once you understand this, and you understand that you realize that everyone gets them. You realize that you can combat them with a positive thought. And the more and more you do this, the more and more you battle with yourself, you argue with yourself, so to speak. You have to understand that love is always going to win. The light is always going to take over the dark. See what I'm saying? So you are going to start to realize that the negative thoughts get quieter and come less frequent until they're gone, until you're going to have the occasional one that pop up every now and again, but you already know that what it is, and you already know that you can nip it in the bud ASAP. You know how to, and you experience that positivity outweighs negativity. And you understand, and you have been affirming that you are powerful. You're affirming every day that you are protected, that you're healthy, that you're prosperous, that you're wealthy, that you're successful. So all the negative thoughts that are going to come, you're going to know how to combat it. You're going to have already combated it. You have already defeated it before it even came into your head. That's why, like I said, affirmations are important. You should be saying affirmations to yourself throughout the day. From the time you wake up, when you're in the car, turn off the music, talk to yourself, meditate. Meditate is not just sitting there with your eyes closed with the sage burning. That's just sitting in silence, listening to yourself, talking to yourself, affirming to yourself things, programming your subconscious mind, downloading the right things. See what I'm saying? That's what affirmations are. When you're talking to yourself, when you're telling yourself positive things, you're programming that to your subconscious mind. You see what I'm saying? So remember that, man. Whenever you have a negative thought, just combat it with a positive one, and continue to do that with every negative thought that you get, and you're going to start to realize that negativity goes away. And when you don't have any negative thoughts, you don't have any fear. Or the longer you can go without having negative thoughts, and the longer you can go without having fear, the easier and the faster you're going to be able to attract the reality to yourself that you want. You're going to be able to have the life that you want, because that's the only thing that's slowing you down. It's negative thoughts, it's fear. That's the only thing that's holding your blessings back. It's negative thoughts, that's fear. That's the enemy's number one weapon against us, is negative thoughts and fear. So now that you understand that you can defeat it, that you can combat it with just thinking positive thoughts in the opposite way. Simple. It sounds too easy to be true, but that's what it is. It's the truth. You can combat all negativity and all negative thoughts with positive ones. The light is always going to overtake the darkness. You go into a room, you turn on the light, the darkness is gone every single time. And that's the same thing with this. So remember, man, affirm, do your affirmations, combat those negative thoughts with positive thoughts. You're strong, you're healthy, you're blessed. So yeah, man, that's the video. And I am leaving highlights at the end of each video. So if you are interested in basketball, sports, or just want to see me hoop, stick around all the way to the end. And the rest of my videos, I'm going to be doing that, or I'm going to try to do that. So yeah, I appreciate you made it to the end of the video. Like the video, drop a comment, leave some inspiration for me, some inspiration for anybody that's watching the video or reading the comments. I appreciate y'all, man. And I'm out.
Pabaigos. Gera. Čiečiai. Suvinalė su Matulis.
Blokas Masiuliui.
Vikresnis ir pailsėjęs Vaidas Čepukaitis aikštėje. Tik 2 po didžiosios pertraukos. Ir vėl kiaurai Vinalės iš 6 iš 17 metimų. Stumimas buvo. Tikrai taip, tikrai. Dabar galėjo atakuoti pats. Na va, viskas paskutinis pasirodymas Panevėžyje. Tai mano sprendimas, pasakė Čianakas, vadinasi su amerikiečio atleidimu.
Turiu menį Juventus komandą, čia Vinalėsas dar pan.
Patai.